Swing low, sweet chariot.
Just how far back does the institution of the American Black Church go? Well, it all started in the 16th century when Portuguese conquerors introduced Catholicism to West Africa. The religion took root in West African culture and consequently arrived in the southern states of the American Union through the slave trade. In southern states, many slave owners exposed displaced African slaves to the Methodist and Baptist faiths in an attempt to convert them. To an extent, those attempts were successful. Black ministers in America began to preach to their own people, resonating particularly with tales depicted in the Book of Exodus, which details a people's liberation from oppression by a powerful God. These sermons gradually gained more attention, and black churches began to form in the late 18th century. Even Austin, Texas, saw the rise of such churches with the establishment of Ebenezer Baptist by former slaves. Black churches had significant roles in the Second Great Awakening, the Abolition Movement, as well as the Great Migration of blacks from southern states to the north. Eventually, these churches would significantly contribute to the Civil Rights Movement. Black church ministers and leaders played an important role in the aftermath of Rosa Parks' arrest after her refusal to give up her seat on a public bus. They spearheaded the boycott of Montgomery buses and formed the Montgomery Improvement Association to better the lives of black citizens in the Alabama town. The spokesman of this association was a newly appointed 26-year-old minister of the Dexter Avenue Baptist Church, Martin Luther King Jr. Thus, the black minister became the face of the civil rights movement in America, and a united force of other black churches stood behind him. With the passing of the 1965 Voting Rights Act came a movement to register African Americans as voting citizens. Even in Austin, Texas, Mount Sinai Baptist Church aided black enfranchisement by holding voter registration events every year since the law was passed. According to the Black Lives Matter Austin chapter, the Black church continues to be a beacon of hope for a lot of people.